Hi everyone, so this is going to be part 2 of our Q&A. I'm still filming it at the same time, but I just realized I've been filming for like 45 minutes and I'm going to go ahead and split it into 2 parts. So you're watching the second part. If you haven't seen the first part, start there. I set up everything for you and it's fun. And if you are at part 2 and you don't want to watch part 1, alright, enjoy it without the setup. Build an AM and PM skincare routine with any products you want, but you can never use anything else. Are you trying to kill me? And you must have tried the product before. What products would you choose? Oh my god. I'm like, you forgot who you were asking this question to, mister. I do like 8 million products every single day and every night. And I truly, like, you guys have to know that when I post a routine, I really do that many steps. And as you have seen when in my like Get Unready With Me video, where I can layer the skincare on my face and nothing happens. I'm like, oh yeah, I need more. I don't want to go to the bathroom to grab my shaving cream, but it would have to be the Dr. Carver's shaving cream from the Dollar Shave Club subscription. It's the best shaving cream I've ever used, and it's like $6. Amazing. So, this is a unique little gem, the Amore Vita Hydra Melting, because I can fit it anywhere. It can be a skin cleanser, it can be a makeup remover, it can be a pre-shaving cleanser, and I love it as all of them. So, at the price that this is, thank God it does more than one thing, right? So, I guess in the morning I would do this first, shave, and then after that, I would wash with Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser, my favorite cleanser of all time, as you know. Then, I am going to, well, I guess this isn't cheating because you said whatever I want. I cannot find this anywhere anymore, the Borghese Clarify Toner. I don't think they make it anymore. I think they left Target. So, so this toner, which I love to this day, it's amazing. Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid. After I shave every single time, and even if I'm not shaving, do I have to use the product every single day? Because I don't use this every day. I guess if I did it every day, my face would fall off. We'll go for it. Then, Makeup Raw Sauce. Let's just go ahead and stick that one in there, although the Innisfree Sparkling Jeju is a close second. Essence. Sunday Riley Start Over, which is sadly no longer a thing. I'm like so thankful that I have a lot of these left over, but once I'm done, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I have no idea what I'm going to do, because this is just my morning savior every single morning of my life. I love this. I mean, there's like 2 days out of the week where I use something else and I'm like, no, I don't like it as much. Jordan Samuel Hydrate. I love a hydrating serum during the day. This one happens to have a little bit of vitamin C, which is always nice, and it's water-free, so it's not diluted, which is also really nice. Then let's go ahead and say Artemis, which, if you are an Artemis fan, buy some backups now. That's all I'm gonna say. And then Kate Somerville Nourish, and then I would get my sunscreen from either a separate sunscreen, which I would have to pick the Josie Maran Argan SPF. I think it's probably one of my favorites. And then lip balm, Jack Black. Can I go with Jack Black? In the evening, I would either, maybe I could use her again, but I would run through it really quickly. So let's say Emma Hardy. I picked this. I love Blue Moon. I love Clinique Take the Day Off, but I think the smell of this just makes me the happiest. I'd follow that with Amore Vita Cleansing Foam, because this is my morning time cleanser. I mean, I use it in the evening, but in the morning it's just everything to me. This one's nice as well, but I would still have Indie Lee. This is good because I could use it in like double cleanse, or like triple cleanse, I guess, once with makeup remover and then twice to really kind of clean things up if I needed to. And then again with her, and then I think with my exfoliant for the evening, I would still just go with Good Genes. I mean, I love P50, I love Glow Tonic, I love Clarins Gentle Exfoliator, but this is still my creme de la creme. If I was doing that, right? If I was skipping that, I think my nighttime treatment would just have to be Luna, because I think it's a retinol. You can't really go wrong with that. Eye cream, Chanel Lift. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do it. I went there. MAC Strobe Cream, because it's perfect and it makes me glow, and you know, if I'm having a nice evening, I want to glow. Or I could supplement that with Juno. I would always keep Juno. Yeah, I think that was pretty good. I don't know. It's a very good question though. Thank you for that. Suggestions for acne treatment / fading scars, and dark under eye circles. Love your eyes. Thank you. Okay, so acne treatment, you need a good salicylic. I'm sorry. And actually, my friend Renee Gothamista and I are going to be doing a video that talks about that in the near future. So yeah, I don't want to not answer that, but we are going to talk like directly and in depth about that because I think it's a topic you can't answer in 2 minutes. So if you can wait just a little bit, I think the video is really going to be worth your time. Dark under eye circles, if it's hereditary, there's nothing you can do. Get a good concealer. If it's because you haven't slept, I would say get a good eye cream and literally take it and do some like lymph drainage, or like kind of drain the fluid and really kind of massage it and drain it towards the ears and just pat and then kind of do a gentle massage and get everything going. That helps a lot of the time, honestly. If not concealer, I don't know. If it's because you haven't slept or you have bad diet, fix your diet, sleep longer, or massage. And if that doesn't work, conceal it. Sorry, it's one of those things. SPF suggestions, including if products leave a white cast. I would go Japanese all the time, but I would go to Japanese that are literally like you have to buy them from Japan or somewhere that sells them in the US that gets them from Japan, like the Nivea SPF, which has no English on it except made in Japan on the bottom. And the reason for that, also European sunscreens. Asia and Europe have different sun screens that they can use than the US. Like in the US, we're limited to like 8 different filters, and they're not nearly as effective sometimes. So I would always go somewhere not based in the US. And the good thing about these is this is an SPF 50, but you will never get a white cast from it. It's literally gone. Bye. See you never. Thoughts on PR samples shaming that have been appearing here and there recently, or top 5 would rather die than to not have them with me for my whole life skincare and makeup. Amazing. Just love that question. So I think PR samples are amazing. You also have to remember that I work in the industry, so there's a lot of products that I just have been fortunate enough to not have to pay for and won't have to pay for the next 10 years. And it's amazing. But I also know that I'm still a consumer. There's still a lot of products that I buy. You know, I paid for this with my own money, you know, and this is $110, but I paid for it. Now I found a way to like get it for less money with like discounts and that sort of thing, but whatever. Ruth Crilly on her In the Bathroom video with Sally Hughes made a really good point about getting products sent to her. PR samples is amazing because it creates a level playing field, and I completely agree with that. I'm lucky that, you know, a lot of these brands that have reached out to me I might not have necessarily known about before, but have really enjoyed the products that I've used and have helped you guys, you know, check them out as well. I always approach my reviews and products that I get for free as if I were to spend my own money on them, because I'm a consumer as much as any of you. I don't know, I just think shaming people for getting free product is completely silly. I think if people are not honest about it and they're not transparent about it, then it can kind of create some issues. I like to be as honest with you guys as I can, but at the same time, you know, a large majority of the product I don't pay for, not because these companies send them to me because I'm a blogger, but because my job, how I like make a living, is in the industry. And I have friends that work for brands and they get stuff and they give it to me, and I, you know, we do exchanges and that sort of thing. So, you know, that's always hard for me to disclose as well because it has nothing to do with my blogging presence or whatever. It's to do with my job. So it's really allowed me to try as many products as possible, which I think is a good thing because it broadens my horizons, if you will. You know, like the Beauty RX pads that they sent me recently, I love. I think they're amazing. They're strong. Would have assumed, oh, I already have XYZ exfoliating pads, I don't need to try those. But when I try the Beauty RX, I know they're completely different. And they have a completely different philosophy, and the ingredient list is completely different. So top 5 would rather die than not have them with me for my whole life skincare and makeup. Is that 5 makeup and 5 skincare, or 5 combined? Because if it's 5 combined, we're gonna have some problems. Good genes. This is an essential for me. I don't know how to put it, whether it's my number 1 or my number 3 or whatever, but it's in my top 5 for sure. If you've used this, you know what it does, and it's amazing. I need Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 2% BHA liquid. Like, it's not even a want, like I need this, because after I shave my face, if I don't put this on, I will get breakouts and ingrown hairs. It will happen. So there's that. Indie Lee Brightening Cleanser. It's my favorite cleanser of all time. I love it. I love her. It's an amazing, amazing cleanser, and I adore it. I'm gonna throw in May Lindstrom, the Blue Cocoon. That's why. And then Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua. It's my favorite foundation of all time, which should come as no surprise to you guys. Best retinol treatment products that you've tried. I think this is still, in my opinion, I think it's the best retinol that you can buy because it just addresses every negative side effect of retinol and neutralizes it. I also love the Dennis Gross Overnight Retinol. I think it's a really, really good one. I have the Paula's Choice, the Clinical 1%, but I haven't used it yet. I'm interested in it though because I think it's another strong one. Do you believe that products can actually reverse aging, or rather just delay aging? I do. With skincare, you can slow down the effects of aging. So whether it be photoaging from sun exposure or oxidative stress from free radical damage, there's ingredients that you can use that neutralize that and slow down the signs of aging and the effects of aging. We're still gonna age because we're gonna die one day, right? Like, I hope I die. I don't want to be here forever. Ugh. Any antioxidant product will slow down the effects of aging. And so yeah, I think it absolutely can, but I also think that you can't like turn back time. If you have a sagging jawline, the only thing that's gonna fix it is to like, you know, get a facelift or tuck it or whatever. If you have discoloration or sun damage or kind of a weakened barrier system. Me chugs Perrier. My life. Oh, Liz, here we go. She wants to know how much I love her. A lot, you know that. Have you had a skincare aha moment? Can you share one? Clarins Gentle Exfoliator Brightening Toner was the first acid exfoliant that I used. And Clarins Extra Comfort Cleansing Cream changed the way I thought about skincare because the philosophy still holds true. You know, a creamy or oil-based or balm-based cleanser to get makeup off and then follow it with a separate cleanser and use an exfoliating liquid acid product. That really set me up for good skincare. But I think starting good skincare was when it took me a while to kind of realize that, oh my God, like that was it. That was the time when my skin changed. I think also when I started using oils, like not being scared of oil and literally putting like plant oil on my face, it changed everything. Is there a brand you weren't interested in and then discovered a true love for it? If so, what brand? Liz says for her it was Kate Somerville. It was kind of Kate Somerville for me too. For the longest time I was like, I don't get it. And now I'm sitting here with like Kate Somerville coming out of my you know what. Good one, Liz. And lastly, how do you explain your love of skincare for those that don't understand and call it shallow or vain? When it comes to skincare, I approach it as from two directions, right? One is vanity. I want to glow. Sorry, look at my skin. Look at my skin. I look good, right? Like, I look good. Sorry, bye. But also, your skin is designed to keep bacteria and to keep, you know, viruses and germs out of our body. A healthier skin is prettier looking skin. So, yeah, I mean, I can honestly see that it may come across as shallow to, like, love putting moisturizer on. And that you're spending too much time on yourself. But for a lot of us, that's the only time we get. You know, I know a lot of you guys out there have children, especially like little ones, and you know, you're spending 18 hours a day with them, especially if you're nursing or whatever the case may be. If you have 15 minutes to yourself and that's all that you get, I want you to deserve, like, to relish in that. I mean, obviously you work hard for it. So, you know, anyone that tries to take that away from you, I think is pitiful. You can approach skincare from a vanity perspective. Usually it's people who are insecure about themselves that say that sort of thing. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. I wish you loved yourself as much as, I mean, I love myself. I know a lot of us have worked really hard to get the confidence that we have. How did I take this question and make it emotional and make me want to cry? Being connected with yourself and being connected with your senses and paying attention to what your skin is doing and being connected and in sync with your body is never a bad thing. You could say the same thing for someone who likes to go to the gym or who is concerned about their figure. Like, yes, it could come across as vain, but it's about improving your health. And as a result, you tend to look a little bit more conventionally attractive, if you will. So, It's also all about perspective. Hopefully that answered it. I don't know. Yeah, so thank you guys for the questions. If you leave them on that video or this video, it'll all make it into the next one. And thank you to everyone who submitted them. And hopefully you enjoyed my answers. I don't know, I'm trying to be good for you. Help. I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye.